Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Diamond Painting with Laura, and today we're going to do a WIP Gab. I'm working on the Disney painting of all the Disney princesses. As you can see, I've got Snow White here. I'm just finishing up the side of her, and then this yellow starts Belle's dress, and then I'm not real sure down in here. I don't know if I can scooch it over far enough. There we go. You can see some of the dwarves down in here. They're not real clear, but I think they'd show up better in the, what do you call it, in the camera than they do in person. Whoops, sorry, didn't mean to move you. So how's everybody doing today? Thought I'd do a quick little WIP Gab. I just got back from shopping with my daughter. We had to run down to Walmart, which is about 30 miles away, and we were there a couple hours, and we had to come get my granddaughter. Sorry, I've been dying of thirst all day long. And then we went to lunch, of course, so we had a good old time, and didn't do much of anything else today. Just glad to have, I got lots of fuzzies in this. Just glad to have the day off from work. Oops, I see one that's kind of crooked. Now these don't line up real well with the, I mean, I don't line them up real well, is what I should say, because they would if I just went through them all. But sometimes I like to take a toothbrush. The only thing I hate about a round diamond painting is that there's still that little bit of glue in between, and some of the fuzz and fur likes to collect there, but when I'm done, I'll give it a good brushing with the good old toothbrush, and then I'll wipe it down. Woo! Wipe it down with one of those baby wipes. But yeah. So let's see. Well, I was kind of busy at work over the weekend. I had to work Friday. Come on, people, please. Friday, Saturday, I moved it over so it wouldn't be under my arm, and now I can't get it to turn on. I'm telling you. We're going to start with 939. I like 939. I just don't like a whole lot of it. And my grandson's painting is the Transformer with the Camaro Bumblebee. And right in the middle is nothing but the yellows and the oranges for the car and the Transformer guy, and then all the way around it is 310 Hell. So I started working on that. I can't do this row after row after row, so what I'll do when I actually work on it is probably do a section at a time, so it won't be so much of one thing, you know, all the time. But because it started in the corner and it was just all black until you get to that car, because it was just like the edge of the car, so like that much of it is 310. It's just, yeah, I don't know what the hell I was thinking that day. I'm like, shit, I wish they'd had one that had like 4 or 5 of the different Transformers in it. And I didn't look, you know, I was hell-bent on getting Bumblebee, because that's my grandson's absolute all-time favorite. And hopefully I'll finish it before he doesn't like them anymore. But he's told his daughter, or told my daughter, that he wanted to have Transformer stuff for his birthday. He's going to be 9 this year. So he's still into his Transformers. And he didn't want her to throw them away when we were cleaning out that bedroom. He was all upset that we were going to throw away all his Transformers. Now, God knows, probably in 20 years they'll be worth something. Watch. You know, but no, we didn't throw them out. You have to keep those in the Hot Wheels. So I guess those are the ones that last the test of time. I think my son, who is like 35 this year, still likes his Hot Wheels, and, you know, likes to collect them and keep them and for things, because that was his collectible for his time. F 820. Oh, I love 820. It's that purpley blue. Shush, Molly. And I started doing smaller sections so that I could see some kind of progress. We've got about, I don't know, can you see the edge? I would say it's getting on to a foot. I don't have my tape measure anywhere. Of course not. No. Molly, hush. So, I don't know. But I would say it. Once I get this little section all the way across, it'll be about a foot, I think. So then we got another 2 feet to go. So I figured this one is 60 by 90, and I think we measured it today, and it's like 24 by 36. I told my daughter to make some wall space because this puppy's going to go up. And I looked while I was at Walmart, and they do sell canvases. So I think what I'm going to do with this one and Bumble, well, let's just drop them all over, Laura. This and the Bumblebee one, I think I'm going to use the adhesive, the spray adhesive, and attach it to a canvas. I think that'll be the most sturdy, and they were like 20 bucks. I couldn't believe that Walmart actually had them, and if I'd known what the dimensions were for those 2 diamond paintings, I would have gone ahead and bought them. I mean, I can still buy them online. Would you be quiet, please? I don't know. People are moving around today because it's nice weather. It must be 65 degrees. Hush! Sorry, guys. But, yeah, she just barks at leaves, I think, just to hear herself bark. She's not a yipper, though. I mean, she'll shut up finally, but she takes a lot of convincing. She's 11 years old, so we try to go easy on her, and she gets to do whatever she wants when I'm at work. And so I have no idea how much barking she does. But, yeah. So it was kind of nice to go, and we're getting used to going to Walmart by ourselves. We've been dragging my granddaughter around since she was old enough to sit in a car seat. And so she's used to going with us, but she got to go today to preschool. And she liked that because they got to go and see the horses. They went to some farm that, I want to call it a farm. They have therapy horses for people that are handicapped or whoever needs a therapy horse, I guess. Sorry, guys. If I had a straw, it would work a whole lot better. Of course, that'd be something to spill, so we have lids. So, yeah, she was all excited about that, so she had to tell Grandma and Mommy about her day. She thought that was too cool. She just loves horses. So, one of these days, maybe she'll have her own horses, if she should get so lucky. I don't know what she's going to do with them. We ain't decided that yet. Thank God she didn't want to join 4-H at this point, because we don't have any place to put stock. My daughter lives, well, we call it in the country because people have acreages, but they don't have any animals. Some people around there do. People across the street from her actually have 2 horses, and they're barrel racing horses because their kids, now this is an older couple that lives over there, and of course their kids are, oh, I'd say a good, close, like from 35 on up. You know, so I don't know if it's the kids or the kids' kids doing all the barrel racing. So I don't know if it's the grandkids, but the horses stay at Grandma and Grandpa's. So she has horses right across the street from her. So she got to go over there and sit on the horse and got to pet it and everything. So she likes horses. My daughter wasn't real thrilled one day when those horses all got out and they were running up the street right at the owners. And my daughter coming right at him full force, and that lady said, "Get back, get out of the way." So yeah, my daughter said, "Oh my God, Mom, that was so scary," you know, because they weren't going to stop. I mean, they would just, and I don't know if they were heading for home or what the deal was, but they got out one day and freaked everybody out because you're just not used to seeing them out of their own element or out of their own yard. So yeah, that was a day. But so that, I mean, those are the only people that we know that actually have any kind of livestock, shall we say. Farmers are so not us. I mean, they could probably have whatever they need there. Now, a friend of theirs does also have raises guineas and ducks and chickens. But he's an older man, and he has his whole front. He's got property, of course, a little bit, nothing, to write home about, a few acres. But he has his front area, because he's handicapped, all fenced in, and so that's where he puts the ducks and the chickens. And he has to have I want to say netting, but that's not the right word. It's heavier than a netting over the top, so that the foxes or the coyotes don't come in and get the chickens and the guineas. So he always has a fresh gaggle of something, and he's got an incubator in his house, and like I said, he's wheelchair bound. So he keeps them in a little baby pools until they're big enough to go outside, and all the cold weather's gone. What the heck is that? Oh, jeez. I was panicking. I couldn't find my good tweezers there. Something on there. Like a cookie crumb. So, I mean, that's the only people that they really know. That they may know more, but those are the ones that they talk about that have some kind of a livestock thing. But my daughter and her husband have never had anything over there. But the kids have been small, see, so that might change. I don't know. And I don't know if my daughter wants to take on that responsibility or not. Her husband is into cars and fixing cars and selling cars and that kind of thing. So that's kind of cool. So that's what they do with their property. But like I said, when the kids get older and they get ideas from other kids of what they want to do with their time or what they want to raise or take care of. Mostly it's cats and dogs at this point, but haven't seen any inclinations towards that, But since they don't own any, I mean, I don't know. I guess kids still get interested in it, but I have no idea. My kids, about the bravest we ever got was we took on some rabbits one time, and that was about as exciting as it was. Well, of course, the cat was always dropping kittens, or the dog was always dropping puppies, so we always had those kind of things, but that was as exciting as it got. But can't think of anything else. Boy, I mean, this nice weather has just brought out the tourists full force around here. And they're just coming and going and coming and going. I think everybody took off on Saturday, went someplace, and then showed up at our place by about Sunday afternoon wanting something to eat, because everybody was probably dog tired from running around in all that nice fresh air. Nobody wanted to cook, so we got busy in a real hurry there on Sunday. And I thought, man, I am not going to get through this, but we did. Because it was unbelievable. Just order after order after order. I know it's good for business, but, See, now you got to understand this whole little tourist trappy thing. Just a minute. Years back, this didn't start until June, when everybody let their kids, all the kids got out of school about the 1st of June. So you knew that's when all the tourist mess would come. Well, that has, I mean, it's like now, I don't know if we're getting them from Denver, because we're I'll say a 3-hour drive. I don't know. It's close to 3 hours. My daughter says we can get to Cheyenne in 4, so, give or take, you figure it out. But, so we're really close. So they come up for the weekend, and then they go back to Denver, But that has just started earlier and earlier and earlier. And Grandma just can't deal with this rat race too much longer. I can't retire until I'm 68, but Yeah, it's coming fast. And the faster it comes, the less patience I have with all of it. Because I've done it probably for 30 some years, off and on, and in different types of restaurants. And it just gets old after a while. You know, you get tired of feeding everybody. You know, it's like, doesn't anybody know how to cook anymore? In the oven, you know, from a recipe, please? No. They know how to order takeout. Because everybody got in a big old hurry, and they got to have instant gratification. And I don't know that people sit down and eat at a table and eat dinner with their kids or what. But, yeah. And or mom's always, you know, working now. So she don't want to have to go home and figure out what's for dinner. I mean, I remember that hard life. But it just seems like, you know, we couldn't afford to go out, you know? I mean, we were lucky if we got to go out maybe once every 2 or 3 months because we just did not have the income to do that. But now I think everybody just, oh, it's just as easy. I mean, you got to eat, so if you spend $30, it's done. But it might only be one meal at $30, I guess. I don't know. I was raised with leftovers and, you know, making do, because when I was little, there wasn't all this crap. When you went out to dinner, it better be somebody's frickin' birthday. Or, you know, a special, like, engagement or wedding or some big special thing. Because we didn't do that all the time. We got to go out on our birthday. You know, they asked us where we wanted to go for our birthday, and we'd pick out some restaurant, and we didn't know 4-star from 2-star, you know? So if we said we wanted to go to McDonald's, that's where we were going. Or if we wanted to go to 4-star place, well, you know, once we got older and bigger and better taste, you know, that beer money and champagne taste. And, you know, which, like I said, that was the one and only time we went out that I know of, you know. And because Pizza Hut, it wasn't so prevalent in takeout back then. You know, you went to Pizza Hut to sit down and eat. I mean, it was eat-in restaurant. It wasn't takeout everything. I don't even know if they did delivery back then. I mean, it was just kind of unheard of where I was at in Texas or Chicago. I was in such a small place, you know, small town, that they didn't have that kind of crap. You know, and we just never ate at that kind of place. You know, when we lived in Chicago, we could go different places, but you had to go a little further, you know, because you were out in the suburbs back then. But, because none of it was built up, you know. You had your mom and pop places, but that was about it. But I don't know. I think we spoiled a whole generation by taking them to McDonald's and Pizza Hut and every place else, and now they're doing it with their own kids, so. Learn how to cook, people. I don't know. I don't get it. I just don't get it. So anyway, I guess it keeps us all in business, and everybody has some place to go. I'm looking to see what the trios I made. I finally rewrote my numbers because it was driving me bat crazy. Oh, and I spilt these the other day, and there was a whole bunch in there, so that's why there's all these colors in here, and I haven't taken them out. But I know what color I'm after. That helps. These yellows were a pain in the butt. They were kind of, what do you call it? Staticky. So. And I put, if I drop a drill here or a drill there, I just put it over here. And if I see it again or I'm using it again, I'll grab it from there, but otherwise, it goes into my mishmash pile. But that's where all my spares go. I haven't found anything real exciting to do with mine. I saw, what was her name? Is it Marjorie Franklin? Is that how you say her name? She lives in Florida. She's got that cute little girl. It's always dancing her China mail thing. She had a snail, and it was clear. And she kept putting the drills down in it, so the whole thing was going to fill up with the colored drills, you know, from all her little spares and leftovers. That was pretty clever. I haven't seen anything that would even be conducive to all that. But it's an idea. I saw some, I know I've seen them before, but they had little mason jars, salt and pepper shakers, and they were about, what, 2.5 inches? And I thought, maybe I could put them in there, you know, just to save them. They'd be all pretty and colored, you know. I could just set it up on a shelf somewhere. I don't know. I don't have any grand plans for mine. I just keep collecting them left and right, and it always seems like every diamond painting I do, I have enough, but I know there'll be that one day when I'm going to need some extra, you know, for something. So we just saved 10,000 billion trillion diamonds there and everything. So is anybody going to go on vacation with their families during the summer, or has anybody got that planned? I think we're past, what do you call it, spring break. So we didn't go anywhere. We usually go to Cheyenne, either in spring or before it gets hot, because last time, man, it was hotter than Murgatroyd. It must have been 90 degrees. So you could really appreciate that pool at the motel, but my daughter and her husband have to go to Arizona for a wedding. And so this year, I don't think we're going to Cheyenne. But, and I'll be working before I had, see, that was when my vacation was the first week in July, somewhere in there. And we'd just go to stay a couple days. I mean, it wasn't no big deal. But that's about all we can get through. It's a couple days. I mean, God, you stay a couple days at a motel and it's like $100 a night per, you know. I mean, it's just unbelievable. But I'm not sleeping in any tents. I'm not sleeping on any ground. I'm not taking the RV. I just, no. I like the amenities, and that's the way that works. But, what number is this? Oh my God, it's like, oh my God, I closed it. 3078. Well, oh my goodness. I just would like to finish this. But, God. Yeah, there's a lot rolled up there. I don't want to look. I just can't look. I have to keep my eyes focused. And I realize there's probably 3 inches on the other end. Like, maybe they're not. Maybe a couple inches. There's a couple inches. This is about, I'd say an inch. An inch on each side, it looks like. So, probably on the other side. But that don't make me feel no better. We still got lots and lots and lots to do. It's like I am not getting anything I wanted done this year at all. So I guess I just don't buy any diamond paintings at the end of the year and hope to get them all done in 1 year, because evidently Grandma cannot do this. It seems like it's taken forever. I thought I'd work on this a little bit and get, like, maybe if I can get across here, it'd be great. Before I decide that it's time to work on Dream again. But it gives me a little break from the squares. I like the squares on Diamond Art Club. But I haven't tried that theory out on anybody else other than the one that was for this. And that was like a total disaster. Whoops. Total disaster. But, yeah, so we're just taking it one thing at a time. I don't know if I told you last time, I ordered another Diamond Art Club painting. And it should be here sometime this week. I'm not sure what day. And then I ordered a surprise. What do you call it? It'll be a surprise unboxing. So stay tuned for that. I don't know what day this week I'll get that. But all three should come at the same time. But I don't know what I'm going to do about Diamond Art Club. I don't know that I need or want. I mean, on my want list, the one that's coming was one that was on my wish list. So I'm sticking to my wish list unless I see something that I like. I got my Nefertiti. I still need to replace Nola with the big one. So, yeah. Those right there are the ones I wanted. Now, if they come out with something different, maybe. I don't know. I'm just not into spending money on any more diamond paintings. I probably have over 50 of them plus. I bought some of those, what do you call them? I call them pant hangers. Or skirt hangers, if you will, that are all like tiered. That you hang on in a closet, you know, and you can hang like four skirts or 4 pairs of pants or whatever on it. To see if I could hang up my diamond paintings. I can't remember. Was it Gone Off My Meds that had like that? Somebody did, and I thought, damn, that's a real good idea. But then, you know, I realized I have no closets in this house at all. None. So there aren't any, what do you call them? Any rods to hang those from. But I've got one of those over-the-door things with the 4 hooks across the top. So, I don't know. We'll see how it works. I'll put a few on there. If I don't like it, I can always take it apart and put it away someplace. But I'm really tired of this table over here being occupied with about 4 different projects. Oh, well, yeah. There's 4 projects on top of all the flat, big, huge diamond paintings that I have. And I want to get them hung up. And I don't have a drawer. And I don't want to roll them up because that takes up more space if you save the box. The only thing that's rolled up like that is the Evermoment. And I just left it in its box. But that's going to be pretty when it's done. It's that African woman with that colorful headdress on it that I got. And I purchased that, God, back December maybe? But I wanted to have an Evermoment, and then I found Diamond Art Club. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It'll just spoil you for everything else. I've looked. I swear to God, I have looked every day in the past week at diamond paintings, at cross stitch, at diamond paintings, and everything. And again, and again, and again. And it's like, I don't want any of them. Not now. I don't want to buy any more. I think I have enough. And once I get those all straightened out and up on the hangers, I'll do a show and tell on what I have. Some have parchment paper on them already because they had to be ironed when I first got them. So I ironed them out and put parchment paper on them and ironed them, and then laid them flat because they weren't like Diamond Art Club where they just, you know, unfold nicely and finally relax. Some were, but it didn't affect the, what do you call it? There's a little ridge there. Can you see that? Crap. I forgot what I was saying. There's a ridge right here for some reason. But none of them had too bad wrinkles. This has only had a couple of these little spots, and I just take them, and then I take my Evermoment tweezers and just flatten right across it. And after I've cut them, after you put the drills down, I just push it a little extra hard, and I haven't had nothing bubbled up or came back. So I just take them out as I go if I see them, which is no big deal to me. I mean, I haven't had any nightmare puckers or spaces and gaps and all that. So, and if I did, I haven't seen them yet. Can you see Snow White? There she is. She's got her hands here. She looks so much better from a distance in that camera. I was trying to get her face done here. Hey. Boy, I'm all stuffed up today, and I don't know why. You'd think I had... Oh, I cut a piece of, what do you call that? Dryer sheet to put in with some of the diamonds that were kind of staticky. And I got that crap on my hands. I got it up my nose. Oh, I was stuffed up for hours. I had a headache. It was horrible. Just horrible. It smelled good, but it was giving me a major headache. So every time I put my face down here to do diamond painting, I could smell my hands, and it would not wash off to save my butt. It was bad. Oh, God. And usually when I take them to go do the laundry, I just shove them in a plastic baggie and go and do the laundry. I don't think nothing about it. But when you're on top of it, my Lord. And those are the Gain ones, so they smell twice as up there, you know, as some of them cheapo things. Sometimes the cheapos are better. I don't know. It just depends what I like to smell. But, man, that was up in my nose, and I could not get rid of it. That's a pretty color, that 915. Make sure I have the right number. 915, okay. So, yeah, some of those drills, I swear, they're just born staticky. I don't know if it's just dry here in Colorado or what the, come on, what the issue is. But I haven't had that kind of problem in a long time. You know, there might be one or two, you know, in a whole thing. But God, when I emptied that thing from Myrtle, oh my Lord, I couldn't get them out of there. I had to go get a wet Q-tip just to get them out of the these little containers. They were just stuck. So, yeah. Fun times of putting the drills away. I don't want to hear about it. See, I wish I was rich so I could just close this up over here that I have all my numbers, you know, all my drills in, and say, okay, that one goes to Myrtle East. Put it away. So open up a brand new box and a new thing, and okay, that's for the next diamond painting. I'm not that smart. I can't waste that kind of money. Yeah, we use and reuse around here a lot. But that's okay. I don't need new things. I do sometimes. I get new diamond paintings. So there's my new fix. 995. That's pretty blue. That's that beautiful dark turquoise. I love that color. Love, love, love that car. I'd like to have a car. I was going to say color. I'd like to have a car like that color. It's awful pretty. Because that puppy would shine, shine, shine. Recover a car with diamonds. Diamond painting. And then put resin over the whole thing. Would that be cool? Can you imagine that little project? No, Laura, keep running, Laura. No, 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 no. Besides, between my son and my son-in-law, I don't know who'd kill me first for putting that on there. It was just a thought, guys. Just a thought. Boy, they'd probably outlaw that car on the road because it'd be so sparkly with all them diamonds. Well, I about got her head thing done. Come on, please. I haven't put my 200 complimentary beads in. It's not time to change the stuff in. I know I haven't. Some of these pick up better than others. Some of them look like they're not even faceted at all. Like they're just smooth. I don't know. Maybe they do that on purpose. So it's not so sparkly? I don't know. Or they're just cheap. How we doing? Oh, hey. We about got our face done, huh? Oh, my goodness. Goodness gracious. There's just a lot of changes here. Okay, 2 is 8, 1 is 7. That's pretty red. It's kind of a darker red. There are a lot of pretty colors in this. I just want them all on there. I don't know how people like Mrs. Coffee finish them great big huge things so fast, but like she said, she's not doing, you know, I mean, she is doing things. She's cleaning her house and that kind of crap, but I don't know. It seems like I diamond painted more when I was at home and had nothing better to do. But, I mean, I'm probably diamond painting 3-4 hours a night, but I'm still not making any progress, it seems like. Oh, I guess I must be making some kind of progress somewhere. I think we're going to need some more of them someday. We's getting kind of low. And then you think you're going to run out, and you don't. It's just amazing how many there are or aren't. I like to run them down, because that way I don't have to take any more out. I usually put them all in the little baggies, you know, when I'm done, but oh, I missed one. Dang it. Okay. Okay, paper, you're just gonna have to get up there. Did I put that up? Thought I left my X-Acto knife open. That'd be one thing to run into. Although it's been a while since I changed the blade, so I know it isn't real sharp. It's sharp enough to cut the diamond painting the way I want it. 606. 606. That's kind of a dark salmon. Let's see, was that you? You is 606, alright. Yeah, kind of a darker, medium salmon color, I think. That the color changes in this would just drive a person drunk. It's just horrible. Okay. Six. Nope. Six is 600. How about that? That's funny. And it is dark pink. See? Isn't that pretty? They did pretty good at the shading on all this. Oh, goodness gracious. I think all my shopping and eating out is just wearing me down. I don't know what that is. Is that her hand? Right there? Or is that part of her sleeve of her dress? I don't know. Weird. Vid. Now I need 3326. So did everybody get everything straightened out after they decided that you had to have 1,000 subscribers to be able to use your phone to go live? That was a nightmare for everybody. I missed everybody being live that usually got to go live, and by the time I thought about it again, it was too late, and I just went to bed. I'm so used to there being somebody on Friday or Saturday night that, well, it was kind of strange. Oh, seriously, come on. Well, there was a whole lot more of them little shits than I thought there was. Jeez. And this is so tight, and they're all that same shade when you go looking for them, that I could leave out about half of them. It's just kind of hard to see. And I think it was, is it Diamond Painting in the Rough that was talking about her travels and her vacations that she was going to, I think. So just fascinating to see where people go and learn out about new cultures and different things that go on. Oh, some things aren't as exciting as others, but, you know, it's just new and different, you know. I can go on a complete vacation and never leave my house because I've got all these different websites on YouTube that people go and they eat and they experience different kinds of food, or they're cooking something different, or they're going to some different kind of event that they're having there in that country, or whatever. It's just interesting. And you know, the funny thing is, when I was in school, you couldn't have interested me in a carload of it. Not at all. So, yeah. But I don't know that I'd want to get on a plane and go all the way across the world to go someplace like that. I don't know. It'd probably scare me so bad I'd go from the airport to my hotel and stay in my hotel the whole time. Because I'd be paranoid to get out on the street. Now, not someplace like say, Paris or England, or, not England, London, sorry. You know, now that wouldn't scare me, but some of them places, they're pretty scary. And, you know, they don't see eye to eye with just everybody or whatever, but I'm not going to get into politics. That's not what we're here for. We're here to relax and do diamond painting, but I'm just saying that, you know, it'd probably be a little bit harder, you know, to go from one place to another if you were in a foreign country and not knowing the language or where you were going exactly. Just be different. But people like that, so hey, each to his own. You do you, boo-boo. But I'm just saying. My daughter and I have talked about going someplace, you know, kind of far, like Los Angeles or something. See, no, I don't even want to go to Los Angeles. But we really want to see the ocean more than we want to see Los Angeles. I'd like to see Rodeo Drive, and I'd like to see San Francisco, and you know, whoops, wrong. Yeah, okay. They stick pretty good, but and I haven't had any pop up or nothing. Usually, like I said, it's the ones that I haven't put down fully, you know, that kind of come back up at me. But I haven't had too much of that, and this glue is really good. It's got pretty good sticking power, so I'm pretty happy with that. But I was thinking the other day I ought to get out my peacock with the special drills and work kind of on it, but I haven't got to that. It's still sitting over here. I mean, it's all kitted up, and I've done part of it over there, but let me see. Whoops, didn't mean to hit it. I want to do that cat, but I don't want to kit anything else up at this point. I got enough going. Isn't that going to be pretty? Look at how that shines. They're awesome. I just love them special drills. They go so fast, though. I mean, I did, like, from here up, or, well, I guess from here down, in, like, 2 hours, because they go so fast. But the whole thing is all feathers and all drills, and it's got, you know, the big strip special drills here, and some, I don't know what that one looks like, but I think it's pretty. That one I like because it's done in my colors. I love the teals and the fuchsias. They're just awesome sauce. Did I show you my stickers I got from one of my places? I don't know where I got them from. It was one of the diamond paintings. I forgot to give them to my granddaughter. But they're all frozen stickers. I've got Elsa and, is it Anna and Elsa? Is that right? Look, Anna, Elsa, and Snow White. Right there. So, yeah. What else have I got over here? Oh. This is the other square that I was working on, and it was like, it wasn't so bad, but this was the teeny tiny version of Soulmates. I bet it's probably a 20 by 30. But I didn't get very far on it. The drills weren't nearly as bad as the owl. The owl just absolutely sucked. And then I got this one I'm doing. This is one of those Chinese paintings by Grace Painter. And this is a 35 by 35. Isn't that pretty? Let me see if I can pull this up. I'll show you. It's got a few rivets there, but this is round, so I'll just cut them out. That doesn't bother me. It's pretty flat. Yep, I'm working on that one. Let me see. Gotta see here. What else have I got in this crazy corner? I guess maybe that's it for this corner. Ugh. I got drills upon drills stacked up and everything else in this corner, but itch. I think I got a mosquito bite. Is that possible? It's like only like April. But yeah, those are the little ones that I'm doing. I like the peacock out of that one the best. That other one had so much white in it. That one by Grace Painter. But it has nice drills. It's just, it's like the geisha. It's just a dream to work on. You know, I mean, it goes fast. And I've learned to use my versatile tool. Yeah. So, I like it. So, hey, she looks pretty good on camera. Up close, you're just going to have to get away from her. There's Princess Aurora. I don't know if I can get enough light over to see Princess Aurora. No, probably not. But I think she's pretty. See if I can get it around. Let me go up. Oh, that's not working. There we go. There's Princess Aurora and all her little fairies. And coming down. Coming down. Then there's Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. And right here, there's so much light right there. Hang on. Right. Turn that off. This yellow, see if I can get the glare off of it, is Belle from Beauty and the Beast dress. So yeah. So that'll be cool. Oh, I turned off all my light, didn't I? That was kind of nuts. Now I can't see what I'm doing. Does anybody else's light pad get hot? Not, it doesn't get extremely hot. It just gets warm. And I think, wow, what is wrong with that? And usually when I'm not doing a whip and chat, I'm up like every 15-20 minutes, stretching, that kind of thing. But I like to do my whip and chats all in one fell swoop. I don't know, I thought I had solved the problem when I got the, I have to have one of my little chocolate Easter eggs. Oh, come on, quit being a poop. Yep, one of my Easter eggs. Sorry, Mrs. Crochet and Copy. I've forgotten. Wow. If I could just rewind, we'd have... Oh, that's what I was talking about. I got a card that is 16 gigabytes, and I put it in there. And so I thought that I could film one whole whip and chat all in one way. And even when I downloaded it this time, it's still downloaded in 2 parts. So if somebody's got any clue as to why that does that, if I go over, say, 50 minutes, it'll break it. If I go over 30 minutes, no, wait, 25. If I go over 25 minutes, it'll break it into 2 parts. So, I don't know. Is it because I'm filming at a different resolution? I don't know. But I guess we're still at 2 parts until I can figure out how to put them all together. My computer, no. Let's not go there. So techie is not me. But, yeah. Well, guys, I think I'm going to call it for today. Thank you for joining me and stopping by. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And do come by again. This is going to be in 2 parts probably, unless I can get it figured out. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the bell so that you'll know when my next video comes out. And you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Bye-bye. God bless.